Okay, I'm back. And this is going to be a video about week 9 of The Artist Way, which I read something like a comment or something months ago that said that week 9 was where you get stuck. And let me tell you, I have been stuck, or at least perceiving my reality and my circumstance as stuck. Oh my gosh. Okay. One of the most interesting things about this week for me, or what resonated the most for me, was creative U-turns. And it's when you get to that moment and you get to that point where you're like right about to go over the hurdle or right about to go over the mountain, and you kind of just freeze and retract, and all of a sudden like you lose interest and you just don't care. And like, I have such a habit of getting into that particular cycle. Like the moment that I'm about to like break through into something, I find a way to like scramble it up, scramble it up and make it unmanageable for myself in a way. Like, whoa, that's a crazy revelation moment like that I'm having right now on this camera. But okay. Okay, motorcycle. Speaking of motorcycle, this is almost giving like little motorcycle-y, going to a wood cabin lodge. Is it lodge? I think it's lodge. I think it's like lodge, like the cabin-y kind of places. But yeah, I feel like getting through this week was, I've been going through week 9 for maybe like 3 weeks, y'all, like for real. And I'm trying to be a bit more easy on myself. And I know that it's like scheduled by weeks and whatever, but I'm doing the best I can. Like, honestly, I have a lot that I'm processing through and going through, and it's just a constant thing. Like, Miley Cyrus said, there's always going to be another mountain. You're always going to win and make it move. There's always going to be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're going to have to lose. And I've been reflecting on that. So that's just where I am right now. Oh, right. Reading my morning pages. That was like the big task for me. And that's honestly something that took me a long time to do because I wrote a lot. I'm a writer. Like, I love writing. I love fresh pen to fresh paper. That like does something to my spirit. It's one of those things that I just love. Yeah, I'm a writer, so I had a lot to read through, and it's so interesting that I was able to perceive and experience the shift happening in my mindset, where it kind of started off and being like, I could literally tell that my perception was negative. I could sense that from myself, at least being in my space right now. I could sense and tell the person that was writing this was not thinking positively about her circumstance at the time. And yeah, I was able to see that within the morning pages, and it was really cool. Like, I did have my moments where it kind of did like trigger some things that I still need to work through, and also it did show me some things that I feel like subconsciously I know, but I haven't really like allowed it to click within myself or something like that. Just because I was reading through and I was like, wow, I really bring up this one thing in this particular way a lot. And it's so casual the way that I write about it, but there's something that makes me uneasy about the vibe of the way that I'm speaking of it. And it just made me see like, oh wait, like I think I actually like kind of despise this thing. And I'm not gonna specify because that's like personal to me, but I was like, I think I actually despise this. Like, I think I don't like this. And that was really interesting. Like, reading back the morning pages can be a little heavy, but it can also be very enlightening. And that was what I really enjoyed the most about the week. Okay. Check-ins. How many weeks did you do your morning pages? Regarding your U-turns, have you allowed a shift toward compassion, at least on the page? So I feel like my creative U-turn right now was kind of halting in this journey with the artist way. And I was really in a good pattern or a good schedule of like keeping up with doing the weeks from week to week and recording about it. And I just kind of do the thing, the Renika thing. That's what I call it. I do the Renika thing, and that's and that it just, if you know, you know. If you don't, that's completely fine because it's kind of personal anyway. I am in a decent mood today, so yeah. Anyway, which I did just come from an artist day actually. So that's part of why I feel like I'm in a decent mood. I went to the Art Institute and I took myself for pizza, which I'm so excited to eat the leftovers. I forgot that I had pizza. Dang, I really wish I had some tiramisu. I've really been craving tiramisu a lot. Yeah. Hold on, I lost my page. Did you do your artist date this week? Have you kept the emphasis on fun? What did you do? How did it feel? Oh, that's what I just talked about. But yeah, I enjoyed the experience. I don't know if I've gone to the Art Institute before, or if I have, it was like a long time ago, but it was so nice. I went with the intention though to go see the Frida Kahlo exhibit because she was like my OG favorite artist. But as it would have it, I went while I was getting my phone fixed, and when I went in there, I needed my phone to get into a virtual line to get to the show. And yeah, the line that was there was like ridiculous, and I needed to get back in time to get my phone, and I just didn't have the time to be in the line, but I also didn't have my phone to get in line ahead of time. So I went to the art museum to go see Frida, and I didn't even go see Frida, but it's whatever. Like, maybe I'll go another time. That was kind of annoying, but you know, whatever. But she was like one of my favorite artists growing up. Like one of the reasons that I started to draw. Like, that was my first thing, was drawing. And yeah, like that kind of art. Number 3, did you experience any synchronicity? How was it? Honestly, that is like a constant thing, y'all, and it's so wild. I even have already started reading week 10, and when I tell you that everything that was in week 10 was exactly what the I was dealing with, like, are you dead ass? It was so spot on. I'm like, oh my goodness. And it made me feel a lot more compassion for myself, and it made me feel really seen and really like, okay, the fact that I'm responding in this way doesn't make me feel so bad anymore. Like, it's not normal. It's not uncommon. So that was really good. Number 4, were there any other issues this week that you consider significant for your recovery? Describe them. I think I was really upset by the fact that even though I kind of embraced the idea of not having a functioning phone for a week, because I'm like, okay, I can unplug, like this is a good time for me to just not feel so crazy over trying to get my phone fixed like as soon as possible. But on the flip side of that, it just kind of made me feel disappointed because like I literally just put out a project and I'm like, oh crap, like I can't even work on stuff, and like I can't edit, and I don't know, it was kind of like made me feel a bit up and down kind of thing. But I really did get a lot out of doing week 9, or weeks 9, because it took me a couple weeks to get through it. I really did enjoy it, and I'm even gonna continue doing some of the tasks in the week because I still haven't finished the task, but I really wanted to record this video. I just didn't want to put it off any longer. But yeah, that's all, y'all. I think the sun is setting. It's getting dark. It's getting dark in this mug. Okay. I am so glad to be back, and yeah, I'm excited to get back on this Artist Way journey. It is fun when I do it and when I stick to it, so I'm gonna try to do that for myself. And yeah, I'm gonna continue to draw my day. I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna relax, and yeah, peace. Okay, all right, bye-bye, bye, 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 and that's all.